It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. His first effort off the mark. Throws it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Irving brings the ball up court. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
And Patrick Beverley plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Durant cleans it up to Durant. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tough shot for Dinwiddie, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Now down 6. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
It's a 5-second violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Leonard. Not that time.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Kyrie with the run for 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Leonard. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the 3. Cleans it up. To Irving. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Leonard. Jared Allen sends it away. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Jordan going to launch beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. Kawhi Leonard. And a putback slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Williams across the timeline. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Irving. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Irving. From long range. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. And finishes strong. The first quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him. Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Williams. Lou Williams. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Durant. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Paul George. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Fires the 3. He's got it for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's LA Clippers ball. That is great vision to set it up. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one goes down. And he makes them both.
And number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 8. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Terrific vision. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Irving, great dish to set it up. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
Kevin Durant with the rock to Irving. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense. To Leonard. Beverly, nice pass to set things up. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
Ed, let me tell you how this one... goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Until the end of today's game, to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To George. From long range, Paul George. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
DeAndre Jordan with a piece. First half in the books. The Clippers have the lead. set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Beverly. That's good D. Shot no good.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact, get to the free throw line.
Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Leonard. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. So it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Great look and vision. George, it's good for three.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nice swat that time.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant shakes free and hits. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
George lets it fly. Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Leonard buries the three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Durant. Misfires. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And count the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Goes to the right side. 4-3. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are reps on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Durant. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Irving. Second effort. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Paul George. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard, and he hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Irving. Now that's a contest. Paul George, 4-2. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Hand down. Now man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Clippers have it. Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 down. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Leonard, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Durant, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Williams, a pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
KD with the rock. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. The follow won't go either. Leonard. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
For 3. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Durant. Fires the 3. That's how you defend. down, slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Irving. Textbook defense. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Paul George. Runner here won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Offensive board. Beverly into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Rises for the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Leonard. Rocking the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Irving. Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
To George. Harkless. Irving. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
DeAndre Jordan pins it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Kawhi Leonard swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Spencer Dinwiddie rejects it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.